Have you ever wondered if it's even possible to build a business from absolute zero in this new AI world? Well, we're about to break down the exact playbook from a CEO who built a $100 million empire after starting with literally nothing. So let's dive into the plan.
So, meet Dan Martell. Before all the success, his life was, well, it was the exact opposite of a business plan. We're talking jail, rehab, no money, no connections. His journey is pretty incredible, and it's the foundation for the whole framework we're about to unpack.
And that leads us to the ultimate question, right? If he lost everything tomorrow and had to start over today with $0 in the bank, no contacts, but with all the knowledge he has now, what would he do? How would he leverage AI to build it all back? This is his modern-day blueprint.
Okay, step one. First things first, forget what you've heard about finding your passion. According to Martell, that's not where you start. The absolute most critical starting point is to find a real, painful problem that people are just desperate to solve.
This slide right here makes a crucial distinction. You want to sell a painkiller, not a vitamin. Think about it. A vitamin is a nice-to-have, right? Something people can easily put off or ignore. But a painkiller, that solves an urgent, bleeding problem they will happily pay you to make disappear. Your entire goal is to find that painkiller.
So how do you find it? Martell uses this framework called Ikigai. But here's the twist. Most people see this as some kind of soul-searching self-discovery exercise. He says, no, that's all wrong. You use it as a cold, hard tool for market validation to prove your idea actually has legs.
And these are the four pieces of the puzzle. You've got to find that sweet spot, that perfect intersection where what you love and what you're good at crosses over with what the world actually needs and, this is the most important part, what it's willing to pay for. Your business lives right there in the middle of those four circles.
So how do you find this magical intersection without just, guessing? Simple. You use AI as your unbiased coach. You give it a prompt just like this one, and it starts interviewing you. It'll ask you tough questions that poke holes in your ideas and help you get past your own blind spots to validate what's real.
All right, on to step two. Once you have a validated idea that solves a real pain, you have to package it into something people just can't say no to. This is where you build your irresistible offer. A killer offer has four parts. First, a super clear promise of the transformation they're going to get. Second, a guarantee that flips all the risk from them onto you. Third, a bonus that just crushes their biggest objection. And finally, some scarcity that creates a real cost for not acting right now. Now, for pricing, you use a little bit of psychology. You present three options. You have a really high anchor price that makes your main offer in the middle look like an amazing deal. Then you have a cheaper decoy option that makes that main offer feel like the most complete and logical choice. The key here? Charge more than you're comfortable with. It attracts better clients.
And through all of this, the most important thing to remember is clarity. A confused buyer never buys. If your offer or your pricing makes them pause and think too hard, you've already lost the sale. You have to keep it simple and direct. And of course, you can put this on hyperdrive. Just give an AI this exact prompt, fill in the details about your service, and bam, it'll spit out a complete, structured offer for you in minutes. This is a massive, massive shortcut.
Okay, so you've got a validated idea and a killer offer. Now what? You don't just sit there and wait for people to show up. You have to actively go out and find the people who have the exact problem that you solve.
And I want you to think of the sales process like this staircase. Your customer is standing at the bottom, in hell, dealing with their painful problem. Your job isn't to talk at them, it's to ask questions that guide them step by step up that staircase to heaven, which is the amazing outcome your offer provides.
Before you even talk to someone, you can get a huge advantage. Use AI to do your homework. A prompt like this will give you a one-page brief on a potential client, what their pains are, and, this is the gold, any uncommon commonalities, shared interests that aren't obvious, that can help you build trust instantly.
Now listen up, because this next part is where most new businesses completely fail. You've made the sale, but believe me, the work has just begun. The few moments right after someone pays you are the most critical for your long-term success. So the metric that matters here is time to first value, or TTFV. It's basically how fast you can get your new customer a real, tangible win. See, the second someone pays you, buyer's remorse starts to creep in. Your job is to crush that doubt with immediate value.
And this is the difference AI makes. Traditional onboarding can take days, even weeks, leaving customers feeling anxious. With AI, you can shrink that time down to just a few minutes, creating this unforgettable wow experience that just completely eliminates buyer's remorse.
And here's exactly how you do it. Step 1, have AI create a smart onboarding questionnaire. Step 2, send them the link the instant their payment goes through. Step 3, take their answers, plug them back into AI, and have it generate a personalized roadmap to success. They get something valuable right away, and you, well, you look like a genius.
Okay, we have walked through the entire plan. Find a pain, craft an amazing offer, find the buyers, and deliver value instantly. But you know what? None of it matters without this final and honestly most important step.
This right here, this mindset, is everything. Don't get stuck preparing to get ready. The goal isn't to be perfect, the goal is to get going. You have to focus on taking messy, imperfect action today.
When people look at Martel's success and call him lucky, this is what he says. His luck came from being willing to try and fail, over and over again. Success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about getting more chances at bat than anyone else.
So I'll leave you with this question. Forget the big, scary, grand plan for just a moment. Based on everything we just covered, what is the one tiny, small, imperfect action you can take right now before your head hits the pillow to move yourself forward? Start there.